Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here, and today I have an RU Showdown live. Now, I'm playing RU, I believe, this SBL for the Smogon Premier League. If you guys didn't know what SBL is, it's a tournament. It's a team-based tournament on Smogon, and I'm on the Tyrants this year. So, it's actually me, Blunder, and CTC all on the Tyrants, so that'll be a lot of fun. Now, I'm playing RU, and, I feel like the last time I played RU was Grand Slam. So definitely haven't played it in a couple months, but should be fun. I wanted to get some RU practice in. It's not that I haven't been keeping up. Like, I watch the World Cup replays and stuff for RU and things like that, but just don't play it as often because obviously I've been focusing on OU and UU as of late. Now, this isn't really an example of the team I'll be using or anything like that. It might not even be the example of the style I'm using throughout World Cup, SBL, excuse me, not World Cup, SBL, but wanted to play Cryo had this team on the sample teams thread, and I was like, oh, okay, has some offense, I like it. It doesn't have spikes on Galisabot, and I'm kind of iffy about that. I understand Run hitting Pokemon like Toxicroak, Jagaugi, as well as the Blade and the Tier, but we'll see for that much longer. Stats are coming out soon. And I'll definitely be making a video whenever they do, but I really like spikes. Like, look at all this offense we have here. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. We have Avian Machamp. We got Schwello. I'm sorry, I don't know why I say Swallow like that. We got Schwello. It's because I'm in this stupid chat with PK, who keeps dodging me, by the way. He said, yeah, man, we're going to record 20 videos, man. I promise we'll record 20 videos. Whenever I add him, sorry, man, I was asleep. Or, I'm responding to you right now, man. Why are you not here? It's like 4 o'clock in the morning, bro. I can't be doing this. Anyway, we got Webs. Well, kind of. I don't know if it's Webs. But he has a Araquanid on the team. And as well as Aerodactyl. So Aerodactyl could be one of two things. First off, it could be his Swallow check. It could be his Swallow check. I gotta stop myself. I'm sorry, I'm having fun, man. It could be a Swallow check. It probably is. Maybe also a Salazzle check. So something with Pursuit. I could see Earthquake, Roost, Stone Edge, but also the Rocker at the same time. So that's really interesting to me. How do I want to lead off versus this guy? I definitely. Well, we have really similar teams, but I love Galisabot's first impression, and I don't have Aqua Jet, but I like its first impression in this game. I don't lead very well versus Aerodactyl or Machamp, so I'm gonna lead off with Blastoise. I feel like Blastoise, especially if they lead Araquanid, Dark Pulse does 3 at KO, and I can spin versus them, which is pretty important. It also matched up well versus Aerodactyl. Yeah, it does 3 at KO, so goes for Toxic, not a big deal. I'm gonna go for another Dark Pulse. You don't really switch into this too well, and I get a crit there, so that's really unfortunate for my opponent. I would have tried to spin kill, but now they don't get webs at all, so that's amazing. I'm on an even playing field with them. Also, they don't kill me with any Pokemon on their team. So if they want to go Machamp, I'll gladly weaken you. As far as an endgame goes, though, scenario, I have to, like, what is my endgame scenario versus this guy? That's really tough, right? Like, Glisabot helps me deal with the dog, so that's going to be important. First impression is going to be really nice for that, and Blastoise. I like Registeel's ability to, well, it gives this thing a sub. But I have Swallow a Boom Burst, so that's not a big deal. I actually think that, as far as weakest link goes, I think that my Machamp is going to be nice because it deals with a regular Aerodactyl and it can deliver a hit from Dog and Blastoise, which is why he went out to his own here. I'm just going to Aura Sphere for a little bit of damage, or a lot of damage, because this dude is guts. Oof, that is guts. Alright, that's pretty cool. Because he is -1, I can safely go out into my Salazzle. Salazzle, just having the speed tier in this game doesn't really matter. I'm just going to click Sludge Wave as Aerodactyl is going to come out. An Earthquake may come out. Does that KO Registeel? That's kind of important. Because what I could do is go Machamp and Bullet Punch. Earthquake definitely KOs Registeel, right? 2 KOs, excuse me. I don't know why I said KOs. I'm going to go Reggie anyway. It doesn't really have much use in this game. And if I actually have an attempt at getting up rocks, it's going to be versus this Pokemon. Now, it is lead Aerodactyl, as he's going to go Hoopa. We're going to go hard into Schwello. This is really aggressive, but I'm going hard Swallow because Hoopa is typically sub Z to deal with this thing. And he goes right for all out pummeling immediately, and I'm gone. That's bad. It's not necessarily bad because Salazzle still can do it to my opponent. But this Pokemon in general is such a pain for me to deal with. If they have Psyshock, I'm pretty sure Machamp dies too. What is my answer to this Pokemon? I don't think first impression Oko's you. But I mean, do I have a choice? Like, do I actually have a choice here? The fact that it was, oh, thank you. Oof. The fact that it was Stealth Rock Arrow makes it a little bit easier, but still tough at the same time because I don't switch in to Aerodactyl as well. But Machamp takes the hit, and Machamp doesn't die to anything at the moment, so that's really nice. I'm assuming Blastoise is going to come out in Dark Pulse. That's something I could see happening. Machamp ends up coming out. What, to just... You better have speed on you, buddy. Just to force me out of there, that's fine. Salazzle is definitely the play. I'm going to click my Z move. I don't know if Aerodactyl is going to die to my Z, but it hits everything hard. It'll knock out Machamp for sure, but it hits everything hard. And if they do end up going Aerodactyl or Dog, I hit that incredibly hard with that too. So, first impression, is it still useful in this game? I mean, what do you do here? You have to... Fire Blast doesn't do 42%, does it? Yeah, I'm feeling that rust. Fire Blast does not do enough. But I think Machamp can win if with Bullet Punch, so... Knowing that Machamp can win with Bullet Punch, I'm going to go for Sludge Wave. As they Extreme Speed me, and I get a Sludge Wave 10% poison, which is not what I was going for, but I'll take it. Machamp is going to come out and probably go for its BP of its own. BP from my own Machamp does how much to opposing Machamp? What's Guts Wall Breaker? Do they run any HP? They do not. Bullet Punch does 18 to 21%. Alright, I think I protect here. Just to get a little bit of extra burn damage off and sack Golisopod to hopefully a CC, and then I click Bullet Punch. Yeah, so at -1, he should definitely die to BP, and after the next turn of burn, if he ends up switching out here, I can do the same. So I BP here, for sure. As he goes Aerodactyl, which is 2-hit KO'd, I'm completely fine with that. 2-hit KO you. Blastoise comes out. I'm a close combat you. As he misses Hydro Pump, I'm Assault Vest. I don't know how much that would have done. I'll go Reggie just in case he does that again. Yeah, because I'll live this in the Aura Sphere, I'm pretty sure. I don't think that... Actually, I'm not even sure if Aura Sphere... I live in Aura Sphere. 72 I should, right? Yep. And then we just BP, I think, twice for the win. If I'm not mistaken... Yeah, that should do it. Even if he Hydro Pumps here, I go Machamp. I BP here. And he's going to bring out his own Machamp. I win. I win with my BP. So I'll be able to knock out Blastoise. Machamp is going to come out. Doesn't matter what move it goes for. BP doesn't knock me out. And after the turn of burn, if he goes for CC, then he dies anyway to BP. So, yep. I sack my Registeel, get the turn of burn. The Hydro Pump miss definitely sucked. Like, and man. You're using Blastoise with Water Stab. It happens. The game, sorry. Or miss / crit. Okay, they left. Who cares? I don't have to talk about it. I got it. Yeah, it sucked. That's it. I had to go Swallow. I had to go Swallow on Hoopa because if Hoopa subbed up there and I went for Toxic, then it got 2 kills basically. Because it would be able to all-out pummeling on my switch, and then I couldn't break its sub after, right? I'd either have to stay on Registeel and do nothing because they taunted me, so Seismic Toss and whatnot. I can't break Hoopa's sub. Hoopa is part Ghost, or like that. But yeah, big Machamp coming through. I like Machamp. I think when let's see if there's a Bebo versus AIM replay somewhere. Last time I played RU, Adam, Dew, Pogis, yep. Was it versus Luthier? Oh, it was versus Luthier, wasn't it? Yeah, last time I played Ryu in Slam, I used this team by 49, and it was really fun because Machamp didn't do anything in this game, but it was really fun. Rose Raid is fire though. I'm playing Pogis. Did I mention that? I'm playing Pogis, who's the guy I lost to in Slam. So for week 1, so I'm really excited about that. Not only is he a solid player, but also I have, oh yeah, Machamp beat down Blastoise, yeah. Not only is he a really solid player, but also it's just a chance to get some, you know, some nice revenge. I don't really think about that sort of thing, but still, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I ended up making it towards a Mega win because all I needed was these 2 layers. I could have picked up the KO at any point with Bloom Doom, but those layers mean I go out to Mega and I win with Shadow Ball. He was in range at that point. I'm sorry, I'm just remembering good times. Anyway, ooh, I forgot Alolan Marowak is down here too. Not bad. I wonder if my team's watching this video is like, we're having this guy playing. Are you? Don't worry, team. That's why I don't build the squads. I just play them. Okay, so wish support from Florges to a fat Pokemon like a Scavalier is always nice. Flygon could be a Scarf or DD. You do not like Swallow at all. You absolutely hate Salazzle. But on the real, you absolutely hate Golisopod, and it's a fantastic lead as it deals with Rose Raid, which is really solid versus me. It also does a ton to Flygon. This is where I would love spikes on this Pokemon. I'm gonna click first impression. Awesome, that's in Salazzle range. So that's more than likely Scarf Flygon, and now it dies to Salazzle, and that's his best switching, right? That is his absolute best switching. He doesn't even switch him very well to this Pokemon either. Like if he goes Rose Raid, I'm clicking Leech Life. That's fine. If he goes Escavalier, he's probably clicking Mega Horn. I think it's worth damaging this thing also because Boom Burst is really nice versus him. Scrappy obviously allowing me to hit this. So it's worth weakening this thing. So now I can't come in on 2 Boom Bursts. As he goes for knockoff, nice. That shouldn't matter too much. I get a nice, I keep saying nice, but I get some good damage off here. Would you let me weaken you or would you go out into, it doesn't really matter what play. I don't care if you switch. Liquidation is still the best play. Yep. So now you died Boom Burst. As you're going to emergency exit me out of there. That's cool. I mean, I might as well bring in the boy. I already put you in range. So you can give me a KO now or 2 a KO on something. Bro, Florges, I don't know how well Florges eats this. I'm going to be honest with you. It ate it pretty well. But we can bring out Salazzle on his wish and literally click Sludge Wave. You won't go Escavalier, and if you go Flygon, it dies. You'll probably get in Blastoise, which I'm okay with. Blastoise is an issue, but as long as you don't go Scavalier, that's fine. Marowak is also another smart play you can make there, so very nice. First impression is still good on Golisopod, but this is the rocker. We're going to get in Golisopod now. I don't know how much speed they're running on Marowak these days, but Golisopod kind of dies to everything at this point, so if I can get it in before rocks, that'd be cool, and if maybe I'm faster than Marowak. I don't know how much speed they're running, like I said. So this liquidation is either going to weaken or knock out Escavalier. Not bad. That means they don't have the Escavalier sack. Now that Florges took nothing from that Boom Burst. However, at this point now, they go down. I don't want to switch out to Registeel, which is my main answer, because I don't want him HE firing. That will knock me out with Technician Boost, so I'll go for Leech Life here as they go for Sludge Bomb. If I get in Reggie now, I can get up Rocks, but do Rocks... Rocks are nice for Marowak, and if Marowak comes in, then I can get in Blastoise on that. I'm okay with that. Sleep Powder would be annoying. HP Fire would do a good chunk, but we're basically getting up Rocks to ensure that Florges is 2-hit KO'd by the Boom Burst. Because once Registeel goes down, I just bring out my Boom Burster and click it. Flygon, it goes down to Bullet Punch from Machamp, so that's awesome. Yep, HP Fire does a good chunk. Not bad, not bad. Just Seismic Toss here. You might go Marowak, you might go any, I don't know what you're going to go, but goes Blastoise, I will gladly take damage on you, especially now that Boom Burst is going to OHKO you. If he goes for Rapid Spin, I'm out of range of Aura Sphere as well, so now Boom Burst KOs Blastoise, goes for Spin, which I don't really agree with, and I'm just going to click Rocks until I die. Rocks ensure that if he switches out to Florges, oh, he's trying to confuse me. Smart player. Let me make sure I'm out of range of your Aura Sphere, though. Or just Toxic here. Still out of range of Aura Sphere. So I can get on my Rocks. And again, that Toxic is basically the same thing as Rocks in a sense that it ensures that Blastoise goes down to every single attack. You come out, I'll just click Toxic. Don't know if I'm faster. I am faster, nice. Flare Blitz is going to blow me away. Nice, nice. But I can get out Blastoise here. Just click Dark Pulse. I don't have a reason to not click it. You get in Florges. I'm not as worried about Florges because I have a Salazzle and I can just safely Rapid Spin. You cannot pass to anything with Wish, so this is fantastic for me. I basically get rid of the rocks for Swellow. He doesn't pass to anything. I don't know what's the point of that play. Maybe to get in Rose Raid after. Nope, just goes for Wish. Watch Dark Pulse here. We don't want to allow Blastoise to come in. Goes for Aromatherapy. Does that matter? Kind of. This thing is annoying, not gonna lie. He's gonna pass it to Marowak one more time, isn't he? Either way, I still Sludge Wave. We don't let Flygon come in. That did 27% to Marowak. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. I'm assuming a Shadow Bone will come out here. I'm gonna risk my Swallow. I'm gonna risk it. Why not? You Flare Blitz? That's a good play. Good play. That was a good play. But now, give me a nice little knockoff. There goes your Salazzle switching. Give me a nice other knockoff too. Salazzle switching gone. I gotta save my BP so I don't lose to Flygon. Sludge Bombs, HP whatevers, Leaf Storm. Salazzle eats it no matter what. There's Fire Blast here. I'm assuming Flygon might come out after. He's gonna sack Blastoise most likely. Yeah, Flygon should come out. Does Blastoise eat 2? At 87%, Blastoise might eat 2. But what I'm basically going for, if he clicks Outrage, I mean, he should click Earthquake. But if he clicks Outrage, that's fine. Clicks Earthquake. Gonna double, because you have to go Roserade, exactly. We're just trying to get every single play versus Flygon. Like, Flygon has one more switching on rocks. So, and Salazzle gets in. Once Salazzle gets in, I win. I just have to make sure that Roserade dies to Salazzle's. I'd have to make sure if I have to click, what's it called? The Sludge Wave here versus anything else. Pretty sure Roserade dies. Sludge Wave does 50 min. Yeah, 46. Give me that Roserade. Nice. Basically, you wouldn't risk Flygon, which is your only way of KOing Salazzle here. Now get him Blastoise. He's gonna KO me. He was Wish, Aromatherapy, Moonblast, and Synthesis, right? Yeah, that should be game. I believe that should be game. Because the Florges showed Wish, it showed Aromatherapy, we know it as Moonblast. It didn't show Synthesis actually. But it doesn't matter because Flygon went down, so I win anyway. I wonder if I die to Florges. Machamp is here. Florges. Florges is really strong, so yeah, Moonblast is a lot. I'm just gonna Bullet Punch you. Wish, Protect, Aromatherapy. Yeah, I showed your entire set. You're fine. However, Salazzle eats every hit. Wow, that is that little? I mean, I know I 4 times resist, but Salazzle's weak, man. Alright, well, that's game. Even if he protects right here. Expected a Z, I guess, or try to get back. But nice. Salazzle able to bring it back, and Machamp did exactly what I thought after I got off that first impression damage was. I got the damage on, good game. I got the damage on Flygon, and I knew that Machamp's Bullet Punch would knock it out. So that was what I was going for. That was a good game. Probably made that closer than what it needed to be. I forgot about it. Just haven't gone. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Okay. Smoking got my back sometimes, man. I appreciate that. I'll tell you what they did. They basically just PM'd me the graphics for the drops before they're official. Like, I already know what the drops are. A lot of people are. They leaked, and also, you know, we just know. But they PM'd me the graphics for it, so I can actually start making my video before. So I appreciate that. Thank you, Smolon. Shout out to Smolon. My friends. My friends. Even though a year ago, some people hated me. I don't know why. All I did was try and put a Pokemon to the top against their will. Like, yo, 2 days, we get Custard Bear. That's amazing. So I see like 3 Sash leads. And I see like 3 Sash leads. So yeah, this is definitely Sash League number 1. I don't want it to be countered, but I feel like I can't get away with that either. Like, I obviously know Bullet Punch into whatever KOs, whatever, but I want to know if Ice Punch into BP KOs. It does not. Knockoff does, though, into Bullet Punch. So that's good. I'm going for Knockoff here. As he goes, Quillfish, Big Rocky Helmet, Quillfish, okay. Registeel checks this. Swallow is a check to Virizion. Man, I'm going hard Swallow. I don't even care. I'm clicking Boom Burst. I don't care. Only thing that could stop me would have been a Thunder Wave. But when you're using offense like this, you gotta just click buttons, man. That's it. So I'm gonna click this Boom Burst. I'm gonna blow something away. Big Lycanroc comes out. That dude takes so much. Now this Accelerock is about to kill me. Why don't they have a Accelerock on this thing? Now I know you're not Life Orb. Get out of here with that garbage. 90 to 108. My God. Machamp's BP is still useful. I'll get him Machamp here as he goes. Gardevoir, very solid play. Are you gonna trick my Registeel now? That's a really nice play. I almost Boom Bursted again, bro. That's a sick play. My Bullet Punch is really useful in this game, man. Nope. So we'll just Seismitoss here as they go for Psyshock. Either trying to catch Qwilfish, getting 40. I don't really mind either of those because I know my Blastoise can spin on something. And I'd rather break Sturdy on that Pokemon too. I already broke a potential Sash on Lycanroc. I'm gonna save this image. I appreciate you, Smogon. Thank you. Save image. Right into my thumbnail and everything. Alright, so we'll get this. Get another one off. As he's going to Volt Switch. I don't have a ground type to stop that, so he's going to Volt Switch into Zygarde. Another Mon that just wins. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I definitely did. Look at First Impression, and look at the remainder of his team. Now, don't look at the hazards that are on the ground, because they're scary. But definitely look at First Impression. I didn't really have a switching to the dog. So I'd much rather try and weaken it for maybe a late game BP as well, because I don't think I'm getting up rocks in this game, is what I'm trying to say. Also, Gardevoir is a huge problem, but I also don't think I was being able to deal with it. I'll be real. I might as well just click a couple more Protect, see how many we can get, you know what I'm saying? Actually, is it better to switch now that I have that much? Because I know BP is good versus you, but I know First Impression is even better. This goes down, though. You still have a hit from Gardevoir. Maybe it's better to keep, even if it's a 32%. Like, I do think the Toxic was the best play, especially if it was Dragon Dance, because that could destroy me. Machamp or, yeah, Swallow is fast and everything besides Scarf this. Salazzle also kind of gets a kill. Blastoise is necessary to spin. Go Machamp here. Get him Blastoise and Rapid Spin. I don't mind him staying in because I think with Rapid Spin damage and 2 turns of poison, he will die, whereas I won't. So I will gladly get rid of the Spike and the Stealth Rock that are plaguing me as he gets in Virizion. I can see an all-out pummeling coming up because the Swallow is an initial play. To be honest, there's nothing you can do to knock out Salazzle unless it's a Stone Edge. So I'm going to get in my Swallow here. That spin was... I mean, I'm going to get in my Salazzle here. As he goes Gardevoir. This dude is really, really doubling up on me. Okay, I like it. I like it. Are you gonna double? Are you gonna go dog now too? I feel like you'll go dog. I want a Sludge Wave so badly because I have Reggie. Yeah, I knew you'd go dog. You're one of them. So we get rid of Lycanroc. Awesome. He probably thinks I don't think he's Scarf, but I do. I just knew you double into one of your dogs. Qwilfish comes out. Salazzle. Sorry, I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Because that's how it talks. What the hell? I'm not apologizing for crap. 62 to 70 something percent. Hell yeah, it's worth. Let me weaken this thing too. This is your First Impression switching. Yeah, I don't mind a Spike at all. Especially because I can just safely click Sludge Wave after. So this is one of the First Impression switches he does have. With rocks up, I'm pretty sure Swallow and whatever is going to be able to do it. Okay, cool. I mean, what's the point? You're trying to dodge a Fire Blast? Why are you saving Qwilfish? You were trying to dodge a Fire Blast. And it worked out. Oh, good. Don't matter, dude. Mm. Well, this is gonna KO me with Psyshock. Yep. How much did Psyshock do last time to my Registeel? 12. I'll get up Rockster because I'm assuming you're gonna... Okay, so the thing is, I would have taken that plus the thing after. It's okay. It's okay. I still think Rocks were the better play at that point. Because Psyshock does 12. I get leftovers, so I'm at 8. And I protect, I'm at 14 again. So that's why that was a fair play for me. You should sack your Quillfish here. So I'm going to double out to Blastoise and try and get rid of Rocks. And we'll see if we can win this game with first impressions, fam. This Gardevoir is a big problem now. Big problem. If he wants to make a double that's not sacking Quillfish, it's Zygarde. Yep. Good play. Good game, dude. It's over. He wins with his thing. So that crit was lame. Regardless of if I didn't get up rocks there, right? I got up rocks to kill Quillfish. I got up rocks to put Gardevoir in range. He would sack Quillfish after, right? I would protect to get my leftovers. Dog would come out. I'd be able to get in my Swallow and Boom Burst, picking up a KO on Dog or whatever he opted to sack. And Gardevoir would come out. I would sack Blastoise. I would get in my Golisopod. I would first impression, picking up either a KO on that or Virizion if that's left. And then the last one would come down to it would be Gardevoir versus, or whatever's left versus Swallow plus Golisopod. I just sack Swallow to whatever's there. If it's Gardevoir, I sack Swallow to whatever's there. Then I get in Golisopod and click first impression again, and is a win. That's the way I saw. That's what I saw in my head happening. Maybe I'm like forgetting a few things, but yeah, that crit was lame. I needed rocks up because the rocks ensured the sack on Quillfish, which was good and bad because it means I couldn't spin, but at the same time it also put Virizion, I think, in range of first impression too. So like all that was important for Golisopod, if I'm not mistaken. I think rocks put it in range. Maybe I need a little bit more. So maybe it wasn't as clear cut as I needed. This also looks like a first impression. I'm gonna impress this person. What's my Gator answer? What the hell is my Gator answer? No. Pretty weak to Necrozma as well. I like Swallow as a lead because I can U-turn out versus Arcanine / Necrozma. In fact, I'm just gonna click Boom Burst if I leave Swallow. Registeel is important because it helps me deal with these two. Especially because this is usually Scarf, but Tyrantrum could also be Scarf. Like, this is a tough one because Gator kind of just sets up on everything. I have first impression to check it though, so that's gonna be really cool. Golisopod's gonna be really nice in checking this. I'm gonna go Swallow and go towards an end game of hopefully first impression, knocking out Gator / Gardevoir. Missing that Fire Blast as well on Fortress was the bigger one because it meant that my opponent got up rocks. It means my Golisopod couldn't switch in as much as they wanted. Whatever. Huh. This thing is a problem, man. It honestly is, and it's the only rocker they have besides Tyrantrum, which isn't usually rock. I'm gonna click Boom Burst. I don't switch into this thing. I don't want my Registeel to be overpowered. I don't care if you Photon Geyser. Yeah, I don't. Worth. Legitimately worth. Like, that was legitimately worth right there. Because it lets me pick up a KO with Salazzle. But then, I mean, if you go Tyrantrum, it's not a good switching. I might just click my Z right now, too. But it's not the right turn. It's not the right turn. Later, I'll click that Z. That Arcanine low-key a threat. I like Machamp because it doesn't die to one hit from something, which is really important. So, we get rid of their potential rocker. They have Defog potentially on Florges. But besides that, I do value rocks in this game a lot. I think weakening his team to the point of first impression. I wish I had Aqua Jet on Golisopod. But I think weakening his team to first impression range is nice. You have Aqua Jet on this, dude. Like, now I'm in a situation where this is too important. I can't do that. I can't just click my honesty. I gotta go Blastoise. If you have Jet, then that's why you went missing out. Dragon Dance is fine. That thing is way too important. It gets a KO whenever it comes in. Though they are weakening my answer to Tyrantrum's neutral attacks. I don't know how well Blastoise takes a +1 crunch. I'll be honest, but I do know that Dark Pulse does put Feraligatr in range of first impression. So I know that's important. I also know that this is my fire resist. Salazzle doesn't count. So that Arcanine may become a huge problem. Like, I wanted to Z there so badly, but it doesn't knock out Gator. And let's say Gator just went for Liquidation over DD. I lose an answer to Florges, which it becomes a huge problem. Maybe I should have just Z'd though. There's just so much. Oh my. Really? Why does this do? What's Gator's Spadef? 83. Why does it die? Why does it almost die? I should have Z'd. Alright, I don't think you KO me, dude, so I don't know if that was the play. Okay, you definitely don't KO me with that. So, we're able to get rid of Gator, and I still have my Blastoise alive. Incredible, incredible. That's better for me, because I don't have to go out into Glass Pod in first impression, and basically leave myself open to something like Arcanine coming in. That's awesome. Don't know why he DD'd again. Also, don't know why I didn't know this calc. 95 to 112%? What the hell? Liquidation does 220%, so that's more impressive. This is nice because it gives me an extra sack versus something like Gardevoir, for instance. But then again, if they go Arcanine now, I'm pretty much forced to sack this. They're getting Gardevoir, which is nice. I'm able to get out. I'll be able to get out my Registeel. Are rocks more important than Side and Toss damage on Arcanine? That depends on this Z right here. Arcanine. That's not the set I'm thinking you are. I think you're more offensive. Oh, okay. That's minus Spadef, though. What? Who does this? Nope. Rocks are fine. I don't need the... It does the same damage that does Feraligatr. So if he clicks Feraligatr here, I'm good. Yeah, I click Rocks here as he gets an Arcanine. I sack Blastoise to get the chip I need, and then I click my Z and I pick up a KO. So great. Assuming he goes for Flare Blitz here, he puts himself in range. If he goes for Whist, he's more of a support set, which means that Blastoise may just be able to outspeed him anyway. But yeah, I think Rocks were important at that point. After knowing that calc, Rocks were definitely more important. Because I knew he'd go Arcanine, so I was... If the damage was around 80%, I would have went for Size and Toss versus Rocks. Because I knew I was sacking Blastoise on this thing. Goes for Wisp and misses. And ends up getting out of there. So how that endgame I think would have went is because he showed Wisp, he was more defensive. Which means that whenever Salazzle came in, it was going to dunk on something. But especially because that's more than likely Scarf Tyrantrum, which I have Machamp to check, and I have Registeel to check as well. And even then, First Impression also does about 30%, so that's like good damage too. But Registeel would have always walled Gardevoir. Arcanine would have came in and eventually clicked Flare Blitz on something. My Machamp can actually beat that Arcanine 1v1 because of Will-O-Wisp boosting its guts. So that was a good game. That was a good game. Though I don't think it was. I don't think it was far from over. But we'll end it there. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. Your boy will be playing RU in a tournament. I won't be playing like this. I'll probably. Well, we'll see. Maybe I will be playing like this. Who knows? My last two SPLs have not been the best. But hope you guys are rooting for the. What are we? Dragon Spiral Tyrants. That's what we are, right? I think that's what we are. I remember when I was part of the Wolf Pack. Never got a trophy with them. Hey, but that changes this year. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.